So we're joined today by Horst Kloeden. He's Global VP for Automation, Global Operations and Engineering at DP World. Welcome to TOC Europe, Horst.
Hello, Peter.
It's nice to have you here, and you've just come fresh off the stage. You've been talking about automation in the port, and you've been talking about automation in the port sector. Tell us, where are we on that journey, apparently?
Yeah, we looked at where AI helps us with automation. And what we've looked at is that AI is not new in the port industry. There's a lot of applications such as OCR, optical character recognition, which is in the industry for years. And we use it, for example, for gate automation. Gate automation, on the other side, really reduces truck turnaround time. So there's a measurable impact on our day-to-day operations that we see with OCR does. But there's also other applications such as predictive maintenance. Predictive maintenance looks into the asset life cycle and helps us to identify when we need to do maintenance on an asset, and helps us to reduce costs on the asset maintenance. Or if we look at a safety use case, we have CCTV cameras that we can use for pedestrian recognition or recognition of any other incidents. And that helps to just augment what a human can do and see any incidents in the port. So a lot of use cases where we see already real benefit on AI. And of course, automation, as you said initially in your question, is another story. This is where we can get all of our cranes, horizontal transport, to a more automated level, also with a lot of operational benefit.
So automation doesn't necessarily mean autonomous. Is that right?
That's correct. I mean, automation means that things go without human intervention. They just go in a scripted way. Autonomous means you give also intelligence to the system. I used to say AI plus automation makes autonomous. And this is where a system can really make decisions on their own. We see this with autonomous vehicles, for example. Autonomous vehicles don't have to be in a segregated area. They can run on the port whilst there's other vehicles, while there's operators on the ground, and they can detect, for example, pedestrians or other obstacles and make a decision to stop on their own or make a decision to turn or not to turn. So that kind of level of autonomy is what comes with autonomous vehicles or autonomous robots or any other autonomous systems that we will have in the ports.
So as an operator of a global portfolio of ports and terminals, there must be a range of operations that can be automated. And I imagine some are probably more straightforward than others. Can you just tell me a little bit about some of the harder ones, which you have, should we say, yet to optimize?
I would say what's hard is to optimize the whole flow of automated or autonomous systems. We are really good at automating one solution, automating one crane, automating one AGV as a vehicle, automating the yard crane. But then to have a consistent flow between the different systems and managing these interfaces, that's the harder part of the whole story.
So it's about trying to build up an ecosystem of automated systems that all interwork.
Absolutely. Like our vision is to see the port as a smart factory. And we see this already in factory environments where there's many systems operating side by side, autonomous, and they are synchronized so that they can deliver value and they can coexist.
I guess as well as operational benefits, there are also tremendous enhancements to safety around port operations, the more levels of automation we introduce. Is that the case?
Absolutely. And as mentioned in the beginning, this is already in place in today's systems. We use, for example, CCTV cameras to detect pedestrians, to detect if people are wearing their protective equipment. And in the future, of course, there's more operational safety if, for example, people can go from a crane cabin to a remote station. So they work from an office-like environment. We remove people from harm.
Well, we're here at TOC Europe in Hamburg. What sort of conversations are you having with customers, new and existing?
Everyone talks about AI these days and asks about what is the value that AI is delivering to them. And the good story is AI becomes more visible to each and everyone because it's more interacting with us as human beings, whether you're an operator or whether you're a customer or a supplier. Now you are more in the interface with artificial intelligence.
Well, it's great to see you here, Horst. Thank you very much for supporting TOC Europe and wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Peter.